Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Lucid9. Last time, we were investigating the school to find leads on the disappearance of the students. Then we couldn't find nothing. I think we found one little clue, but to be honest, it wasn't really anything. Then, we had lunch. Shigori pushed Akira, which came to a big fight. And now, we're at an amusement park, because why the hell not? Alrighty, let's get started. The Palace theme park is startlingly successful, considering how recent it was founded, but that can largely be credited to its cutting-edge attractions. Even minor details, like the hologram park map is in every segment, or the experimental cleaning bots whirling about. Everything makes the place seem like a piece of the future. Looks like Lemniscates really outdone themselves. Welcome! How many tickets? Yahiko swaggers to the front of the line, leaning on one elbow against the window. These are all my friends. You can buzz them in, right? What kind of power do you think you have, kid? What the fuck? Sorry? Who are you? The rest of us exchange dubious glances as Yahiko jerks back, clearly shocked. I'm Yahiko Ikari! Who? Yahiko Ikari. You know, the son of the Ikaris. There's a flicker of recognition in the attendant's eyes, but she doesn't budge. I wasn't aware the Ikaris had a son. Of course they do. It's me. Sorry, sir, but do you have any proof? Do you ask? I'll just call them right now. Fuck, sorry. You knew you would ask. I'll just call them right up. Wait, Yahiko? He confidently dials a number into his phone. We wait and wait some more. Then he lowers his phone, looking sheepish. Sorry. They must be busy. But I am really the son of the Ikaris. Look, I have a... Enough. We are simply wasting time. Shigori pushes in front of him and hands her a card as the register racks up to a startling number. Without further ado, we're ushered into the park, but now without some prominent glares from the staff. As we enter the main area, we're assaulted with smells of orally overpriced food and the cloying scent of sugar. Exhausted parents are being dragged from place to place by bouncing, squealing children. Sorry. I really thought I could get us in. It's, fine. If it wasn't for the fact that his expression is totally serious, I would probably be mocking him. He can't seriously be the son of some Lemniscate higher-ups. Before we proceed, you know what I mean? Sorry, I just got back from work. Alright. Before we proceed any further, I recommend you all exchange contact information. Obnoxiously as it may be, you are now under my jurisdiction, and it is my responsibility to return you all safely. After a moment pause, everyone moves into action. The only info I need to gather is Airi's, but others seem to be having more difficulty. You won't bestow on me the honor of your number, my lady? And this is where your reputation as school's princess backfires tremendously. I suppose it wouldn't be much trouble. He eagerly hands his phone to her, where she inputs her information slowly and agonizingly. Right. I got an investigation to see to, so here we must part. Honestly, I'm surprised that she isn't forcing us to investigate with her, especially considering that she paid. Airi, promise me you shall participate in everything. Thank you. Farewell. Duty calls. With that, she races off into the distance, cap bouncing mercilessly over her head. For some reason, after everyone's finished exchanging information, they all turn to me. Guess I'm supposed to decide where to go. Okay, let's see. Fuck, what sounds like fun? Tech sandbox, tower drop, bot fighting arena, extreme carousel, laser tag, tech showcase, Ferris wheel. What? There's no... Like, I'm sorry, but there's no roller coaster at an amusement park? Alright, let's see. Fucking robot fighting sounds cool. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds cool. So this is the tech sandbox. Like, what is that even? Like, is it real sand or is it like nanobot sand? Like, no, I'm thinking like metallic sand. Synthetic sand. Tower drop. Let's see. I'm gonna go with sandbox. Hey! Look at that! Look at that! A tech promotion! He points excitedly at the map, reading in a clear, loud voice. Grab a group of friends, see into each other's phones, see the truth, conquer the world. That just sounds like all layers of sketchy. I'm not crazy about that idea. But think how much power you could have. If you know what everyone wants, you can be the most powerful king on the planet. He excitedly runs off before I can call a vote. Exasperated, I turn to the rest of the group. Are we really doing this? It's sponsored by the park. It's bound to be safe. We have an opportunity to see some state-of-the-art tech. The park doesn't concern me. I know that they have to deal wisely with the proceedings, or they'll land in some deep trouble. No, I'm far worried about what our group will do with that information they'll get from one another. We drop into the tidy air-conditioned facility, falling on Yahiko's heels. The area is full of commotion, primarily from other young adults laughing, shouting, and clearly trying to embarrass each other with freshly gathered dirt. Everyone, guess who's here? Everyone, guess who Yahiko likes? Shut up! Yeah? What exactly is this exhibit about? Yahiko is clearly chatting up one of the attendants. He returns to us in a few minutes, bouncing eagerly on his toes. Okay, so here's how it works. We each have an opportunity to do a little digging on each other for a few minutes. Then, we engage in an ultimate battle of wits by running a campaign for Director of the World. Dictator of the World. Wait, slow down! What exactly do you mean? Well, we use the information we've learned to convince each other to vote for us. Like we can blackmail each other, or do some kind of promise. Wait, what? How will we do that? I've just met some of you today after all. Oh, don't worry, Miki. Usually, Lemon-Stick phones have really advanced security features so that they can't be hacked. The only visual information is what the user wants to share. Yeah, they liked us to believe that, wouldn't they? Well, guess what? Here, we can choose to lower the security and look into each other's phones. Location information, browsing history, user statistics, even messages and call history, all at your fingertips. Dude, I don't know what I want for his voice. Like, I'm just going back and forth with my usual voice and, oh, this voice right here. What part of this sounds fun? Are we even speaking the same language? Well, in that case, this sounds interesting. I thoroughly agree. Ha! I got nothing to hide. Sounds like a party and a half. Guess that settles it. What's going on? Don't they understand the danger? Everyone's sadistic. I'm reminded of the time when Yahiko wanted to jump off the roofs to test if he could fly with umbrellas. Him and his supposedly brilliant idea. I sent some quiet thanks to whoever decided to build the pool straight below the railing. Wait, what? Did he actually jump? Guys? Sweet Misaki, would you mind alerting the fine lady of our decision? Misaki obediently runs off and grabs the attendant, who starts to outline the rules. The first phase of the game would involve 10 minutes of concentrated research, all firewalls down. Everyone would look into another's phones. The second phase of the game would involve utilizing the information in an attempt to gather a following of minions. What exactly that entails, nobody knows. It's probably intentionally vague to leave room for interpretation. It sounds like a game around as fishy as the technique it using. So I seize the opportunity to sit back and run the timer. I'm curious about what my friends might be hiding, but not enough to sacrifice my own privacy. Right. Are we all ready? Yama's being a party pooper, but aside from that, we're good. Embrace the future, Yama. This is the ideal of technology. I'll stick with pen and paper, thanks. Huh, are you an old man? You don't even use pen and paper. I would if I had a pen that worked. You can always, I don't know, buy one. No, why would I do that? Come on. Let's just get started. Yama isn't going to join us. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Despite the climactic setup, the group proceeds to simply squat down and scroll rapidly through their phones. The silence is brief. Only a few seconds pass before Misaki's face drops in horror. Icon's phone! Who would bother purchasing an Icon phone? Just beside her, Yahiko interrupts into glee. Ha! I knew it! I was right all along! Interesting. Come to think of it, Misaki and Yahiko would be the best at gathering phone information. They know their electronics inside and out. Masato, on the other hand... Damn! Can I use this for anything other than phone calls? Ruri and Akira aren't having more luck. Where do I start? Internet search history? Purchase records? Nope. None of this stuff is juicy. Where's the question about the meaning of life? Airi is silent as always. I have no doubt that she can secure the information she needs. She seems very capable in that regard. The problem for her will be presenting the information in the right way. 5 minutes. Already? Let's see. Yes. Oh, definitely. Huh. I shall rule the world. Why ain't anyone else using a running app? Governor Mecker. 3 things every girl want in a guy, Governor Mecker. She got Yahiko's phone. My phone buzzes in my hand like a miniature death knell. Time's up. The group explodes in a frenzy, practically lunging at each other with streams of words that sound like presidential campaign statements. I'll throw a lot of festivals if I get elected. Sorry, not interested. Are you and your friends fighting over a guy? What would make you say that? Your search history. What to do if you and your... What to do if you and your bestie like the same guy? Love triangle solutions. How to stop liking... It's drama research, I'll tell you. It's a regular pattern. Searched every few months since last year. The most recent search was... Wave the white flag of surrender. I concede. You have won this day. Airi smiles with innocent satisfaction as Akira registers her fingerprints for an official counter. Huh. So black belt is an acceptable way to gather minions, not just fictional promises. Wait, what did Airi mean when she said, like the same person? Masato, join me, and I'll advocate for track.
You think I'm that easy? Hell no!
Masato, can you pretty please join me? I'll advocate for track.
Okay.
Really?
What?
Looks like personal preferences have a large impact too. Eventually, my eyes land on Yahiko, who is this setting, his usual granting egotism. Fuck. In this setting, his usual granting, I don't fucking know, guys. Egotism gives him a nice scene of confidence. In fact, he seems to be doing better than anyone else. Say, Airi. When I'm elected, I'll make a video game class mandatory at the academy. And just like that, she registers her fingerprint. What? Of all things, video games? Fuck yeah, but for him too, there was video games mandatory at school, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be playing every single day. Well, if I was in high school and shit. Or college, maybe. No, college had a video game club, I think. I don't remember. Ruri, if you join me, I'll give your childhood friends a special legal status. Deal! What? Why would you want that? What kind of legal privileges could you even award to childhood friends? Masato, my man.
If you think I'm gonna be easy, man, you got another thing coming.
I'll run a huge fundraiser for track by using my special access to lemniscate technology. Another fingerprint registers. Yahiko's knocking everyone out like bowling pins. Elizabeth, I'll make Yama take private tutoring for the rest of the semester. Well said, you've earned my vote. Elizabeth? I'm both shocked and not shocked at all. Damn, what a bitch. But she has a perfect smile, what the fuck? Wait, at this rate, Yahiko will be the winner. Akira, I can provide lessons on love and... Don't say, take my vote, take it! His last opponent is Masaki, who's also been distributing production in the campaign game. He greets him with a smile. I am not easily overpowered. Neither am I, Masaki. Shall we draw our swords simultaneously? A duel amongst dancing cherry blossoms? What is this, a samurai flick? They crouch forward slightly, like they're going to physically lunge at each other's throats. A moment of silence passes between them, even as the others in the group continue campaigning to one another. Then, Masaki and Yahiko both burst into action, practically screaming at the top of their lungs. Corporations will mandate regular vacation time for employees with families. Social Security will redefine parental neglection. Wait, what? Social Security will redefine parental neglection. For a moment, they only stand there, equally surprised at the other statement. Vacation time? Parental neglection? Why do I feel like I know nothing about them? They could be playing around, right? Well, no, she had a shitty mom, Yama. Come on. And Yahiko, probably his parents work too much, and that's why he probably hangs out with all you guys. No, judging from their expressions, they're completely serious. I shouldn't be surprised. There are bound to be a lot of stuff I don't know. My friends have their own lives, and I have mine. In fact, they probably don't have any idea how Scary and I know each other. That's fine. That's fine. Some things are none of their business. Some things are none of my business. It's all well and good. But it still really bothers me. I know it's childish. I know that I made myself stay out of this game. No one kicked me out. I could learn just as much about Masaki as Yahiko did. Really, I have no one to blame but myself. Your strike found an adequate mark, son of Akari. As did yours, daughter of Kajihara. You have trained well. Ah, right. There's a samurai duel going on. However, I can see that your final blow... I can see that your blood found a vital organ, while mine only made it mark a limb. I can see this round. She presses her finger against his phone to register her print. The moment she does, a tone sounds by the attendance booth. Is it a girl or a guy? No, you know what? I'm gonna do guy. Congratulations, Yahiko Ikari. You have won your election unanimously. All seriousness melts from Yahiko's face, replaced with a shining pride. I'm dictator now. You are. Oh boy. I really thought it would feel more awesome. Well, you get a prize. 1 free year of Lemmy Crowd Premium. I don't know what this means, but it causes Misaki to stand bolt right up and lean forward in anticipation. Clearly, she's regretting that she conceded. Oh, thanks, but I already have a permanent free premium. It's what happens when you're the son of 2 rulers. Actually, when I think about it, it's really likely that Yahiko is the son of some influential people, from the sounds of it. People who work at Lemonscape. He has an insane number of shoes that are all designer brand, made in Italy. He's attending a board academy without any scholarships, judging from his grades, and he doesn't seem to have any financial worries, or life worries in general. Really, Yama? You're clocking this now? Like, literally, if I had a friend like this, it would be like the first thing you notice. And it would be like, oh. Like, I wouldn't take advantage, but, you know, like, this motherfucker, if we're gonna eat out, he's paying for everything. Like, come on, man. Fuck, man. I remember times when I was eating out my friends, like, what was it? We either split it, or one of us would, like, pay for the, like, whole pizza. Like, don't get me wrong, it was, like, $8 for 1 large. I think it was 8 or 10. I don't remember, for fucking pizza. But still, man, it's like, if we had a friend who was fucking rich, it's like, you pay for everything. Every time we eat out. Why would I pay for everything? Because you have money, Mr. Designer Shoes. Maybe he really is a son of some higher ups at Lemonscape. I'll take it! Then go ahead. She eagerly receives the gift code from the attendant as the rest of us are ushered out of the door. Elizabeth seems refreshed on the activity. Ruri looks like she enjoyed herself. Akira Masato, on the other hand. There's always a tomorrow. Hell yeah! And they're fine. Manipulating people doesn't seem to be their kind of game. Actually, what surprised me most was that Yahiko did so well. Not only was he effective in his research, but he knew which arguments to use and how to present them. Say, Yahiko, you hadn't gone to, I don't know, prep school or anything, right? Prep school? You know, where you learn etiquette, politics, how to talk to people. More specifically, how to manipulate people. Ha! Why would I do that? My natural genius is enough. It's just one of the many advantages of being born an Ikari, my dear Min. Oh wait, no, this is him. It's just one of my many privileges of being born an Ikari, my dear minion. My blood is superior. Right. I'm suddenly sorry to ask. Sorry, I'm here. Should we get going? He looks portingly at me, like I'm supposed to decide our next destination. Wait, am I? Well, no one else in the group is budging, so I guess it's up to me. Motherfucker, I wanted the sandbox and it's fucking gone. You motherfucking Yahiko. You're a good guy. We're gonna see bot fighting arena. Because, dude, I just saw, you see offline TV, they have like the robot dog now. And you know what I was thinking? I commented, buy a second one. Why? So you can have robot dog fighting. Because, dude, I hate dog fighting in general. Like, you should never fuck up an animal, right? But robot dog fighting, They have no emotions, they're not alive, and you can always repair a robot dog. So yeah, let's see robot dog fighting. A pop-up box in the super corner of the map catches my attention. Live, Lemonskate's bot showcase, the future of gaming. Intrigued, I note that the showcase is just located further down the path. Say, what do you guys think about this? I point at the announcement. Robots! Robots! Say, Cap, do you think they'll be fighting against giant monsters? I can say with certainty that they won't. It sounds like fun. Sounds fun. I say we give it a shot. Okay, any objections? Yes, your shoes, minion, needs an upgrade. What, fuck it? Yes, your shoes, minion, need an upgrade. Why you haven't bought a new pair since I've met you? Objections to the bot showcase, not my fucking shoes, Mr. Designer, Gucci ass motherfucker. Let's go! Wait, smiling? Genuinely? For non-food related reasons? I don't think I've ever seen Airi so excited. We can pop by. If it's not interesting, we'll go somewhere else. No one else says a word. I take this as confirmation and head down the path. Just behind a metal building, a modest portable stage is set up, flanked by screening projecting a live closer view. A row of assorted stall mechas are lined up at the edge of the stage, in front of which stands a Lemonskate representative. Sorry. The water. It's governed mecha, but in real life. We settle right in front of the stage. There's not many viewers besides us. Looks like the staff is still setting up. I wonder if they'll let people actually try them. I hope so. What use in a showcase if the target audience couldn't even try it? I don't know. These kind of things usually involve demonstration matches to make the technology look a lot better than it actually is. It does seem likely that they may just choose a victim to beat up. That ain't fair, man. Whatever they choose to represent Lemonskate will probably be as unbeatable, unstoppable as a final boss. It doesn't matter. It's a game, and games must be played by the rules. I'm about to ask Airi what exactly this cryptic piece of information means, but a blast from the speakers quickly ends our conversation. Come on, and see yourself, the top of the Fighting Lion bot, straight from Lemonskate's laboratories. Robotic fans, you might want to listen up. A crowd begins to form behind us, attracted by the representative's announcement. I noticed that the wide majority of people are young adults. Lemonskate definitely knows their target audience. This is one of our star beta testers, Raiden Rumble Ajibana. He'll be showing you some of the awesome stuff that this new generation of bots can do. Sorry about that burp. Can do. Sorry, I just had a hot dog from the stands. The representative steps back from the stage, leaving room for a big man with short chopped hair to step to the front, holding up his robot of choice. It's medium size, around as big as my head, sleek in shape and boasting beautiful colors of deep cobalt and silver. The crowd oohs and ahs in appreciation. Oh, mama! I've gotta get me one of those! The beta tester, Rumble, steps back and gently lays the robot on the stage. Cameras zoom in for better view, ready to capture the action. The crowd waits with bated breaths as Rumble cracks his knuckles. He holds out his hands, into which the representative places a sleek controller. The Mayfly ascends. Perform its duties require. And it is no more. And Suddenly, the robot is alive in a whirl of silver and blue, leaping around the stage like a dancing grasshopper. Rumble smiles confidently as his hand flies over the controller, stringing together flawless combos like the world's most skilled fighting gamer. Wow! Art in movement! Amazing! The crowd claps wildly. I already seen several young men digging out their phones and punching rapidly at their screen, no doubt reworking their budget. I might not understand gaming, but I can definitely appreciate skill. Rumble brings the routine to a slow, letting the robot produce whatever, like a professional ballerina, before sweeping into a curtsy. He meets with an even louder round of applause. Thank you, Rumble! Wonderful work! Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you all been waiting for. We're going to open up the floor. Would anyone like to face Rumble? The representative grins with a slight touch of cockiness. I'll make you guys a deal. If you manage to defeat Rumble in a best of 3, you can take one of these robots home with you. And with confidence I've never seen before, Airi's hand shoots into the air. As the rest of us box openly at her, the representative's eyes sparkle, no doubt seeing a small girl as easy prey for Rumble. Miss, come up to the stage. Airi gracefully, a little too gracefully, vaults on the stage, ignoring the representative's extended hand. What's your name, miss? Airi Hiragan. I see you're wearing an academy uniform. What year are you in? 2nd. And how are you finding it? Fine. Great conversationalist, I see. So, why do you want to try your hand against Rumble, if I might ask? Airi still stares blankly at, oh, it's a girl. No, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever I want, okay? Airi still stares blankly at her for a long moment. Uh-oh. She might not know what try your hand actually means. I'm not trying. Whoa, what bold words. Miss Hiragan claims that she doesn't even need to try against Rumble. I'm pretty sure that's definitely not what Airi meant. Rumble, what do you gotta say to that? The insect believes itself to be king over. Insignificant. And Rumble's retort is just as strong. Well, folks, are you excited or what? The crowd cheers, egged on by the representatives. Skill hype building. I find myself wishing for Airi to crush Rumble to the ground. Airi has a tough road ahead of her. That river is just twisting her words, man. It's built hype. It's exciting in my opinion. Come on, guys, let's root for Airi. Give me an A. A? Give me an I. I. Give me a... Shush. Shush, they're talking. The disorganized team cheers immediately dies down as the representative pulls the microphone back to her lips. Let's see what the ball... Let's see what our boat... Let's see what bot... It's bot. I keep saying boat. Let's see what bot our challenger will select for herself. Miss Hiragan, feel free to pick any of the balls from the row. Airi contemplatively paced down the row, stopping from time to time. It feels less like she's stuck with indecision and more like she's examining the box, down to their basic molecules. Pick the coolest one! Pick the cute one! Pick the most efficient one! Pick the one who will beat with... Pick the one you can beat with! Pick the most innovative one! Pick a peck a pip fuck. Pickle peppers! Airi ignores the incoherent dim from our group and eventually settles on a humble, boxy little bot at the end of the line. The crowd goes completely silent in shock at her decision. Tell me about this bot. Are you sure about your decision? What fuck, what's her foot? Are you sure about your decision? Or your choice? I need more information. Right. This is a tricky little guy. Most of the testers weren't exactly sure what to do with him. He looks very unintimidating, but don't be mistaken. If you play your cards right, you can change his form by extending or contracting the panels of all of his sides. It's extremely flexible, hence why testers are still having a go to figure out the best ways to use him. I see. He is challenging. The most, but not very beginner-friendly, Miss Harrigan. Then I select him. Why does it sound like he's looking for a challenge than a victory? Very well. Our ambitious challenger is certainly looking for an upset. Let's get ready for round 1. Airi sets her humble little bot at the edge of the ring, exactly opposite Rumble's bot. The representative hands her a controller. Airi frowns when she sees it. Is this for the bot? Of course. It's certainly not for our television. The crowd answering chuckles almost draws out... The crowd answering chucks almost drowns out Ari's response. It looks exactly like Rave Red. The representative completely ignores her and instead lifts her hand into the air, ready to cue the match. Rave Red? What the heck is that? Round 1. Humble versus Challenger. And fight! Did I say humble? It's Rumble. The crowd cheers as the representative chops her hands down. The stage erupts with light, signifying the start of the round. For a moment, Rumble charitably sits back, letting Airi experiment with her bot. From what I can tell, it's exactly a bot on wheels. I watch it roll forward. I watch it roll backwards. I watch it roll side to side. Then, one of the sides falls down. No, wait. The entire side is a matrix of smaller panels. Interesting. Seems like the entire box can be transformed, give or take a few limitations. But instead of experimenting further, Airi only retracts the panel and extends the opposite side. Seems like she doesn't really know what to do. Oh, I don't see it that way. What do you mean? You should ask Yahiko. He played a few games, you know. He plays quite a few games, you know. Since when has Misaki known Yahiko more than me? My curiosity overtakes me, and I egg over to Yahiko. Do you know what she's doing? She's trying a basic attack next. She'll try a basic attack next. I watch the stage. Sure enough, one of the little bots sides. Fuck man, I'm having tough time reading. I don't know what it is. One of the robot's sides turns away and swivels on a tiny limb like a miniature sharp-edged shield. No! A 6A 214B! Oh what? The bot repeats its shield attack and suddenly holds the panel over and behind it. Naiko seems extremely pleased. She might try something a little more complex next, like a 6A, 8-hit C, 6C, 2D. The clumsy little box suddenly moves in a whirl of rotating panels. I can't tell what's happening, but it seems just makes Yahiko even more excited. I knew it! It's just like Rave Red! What's Rave Red? But he doesn't answer me, because Rumble has started to move. His boat elegantly skates around Airi's, which is still rolling carefully around and flipping its sides. One quick, sharp blow sends the poorly boxy bot crashing straight into the edge of the ring. Ooh, that one's gonna sting. The bot shakily rights itself and starts wheeling away from Rumble, tearing around the ring like a panicked civilian in the middle of a war zone. Even as it's fleeing, I see Airi experimenting with some structural changes, like she's extending and flipping and morphing its panels to create different shapes. She doesn't even try to land an attack on Rumble's bot. Basically, she's trying to understand the bot's identity. She's going through its moves systematically. Do you think she has a chance? Only if she finds something really unique that the beta testers would never expect. Unfortunately, it's at this moment when Rumbles predicts Airi's walk path and flies at her bot, crushing it decisively into the ground. The representative whips down her hand and even as segments inside the bot pieces its back together. And the winner of this round is Rumble! The crowd politely claps. It's clear that to their eyes, Airi doesn't have a fraction of a chance against an experienced beta tester. But I saw some promises in the way that she was messing with the form of her bot, about with structural changes is. As you can see, it takes only a few seconds for a bot to repair itself. No more long waiting between rounds. Player, are you ready? Airi nods quietly. A faint smile flickers across her lips. Rumble says nothing. Round 2, and fight! This time, Rumble immediately explodes into action. His bot leaps gracefully at Airi's. Airi barely managed to swerve it away before the ground where it was standing is angrily dented. Rumble assaults it relentlessly. He never allows a single second for Airi to recover, chasing doggedly after a bot without a break. Not once does his bot lose its footing or crash into the wall. Such is the extent of his control. And then, right before his latest jump is about to crash into Airi flattens her bot into half of its original width and swirls mass of panels, nearly dodging Rumble's strike. She takes the split second required for Rumble's recovery to bounce back to original size, slamming panels straight into Rumble's back in an unhurried smooth combo. Yahiko grins widely as Airi boat pummels Rumble around in a terrifying wall pin. Yahiko, why the fuck are you over there? Dude, her combos are slick! I should fight her sometime! As he finishes finishing the sentence, Rumble's bot suddenly shimmers and gives off a short pulse of energy, sending Airi's bot flying back. Dude, I don't know these bots had bursting. I had no clue what he's saying, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying the match. Airi is clearly getting the hang of her bot. She's changing its dimensionals, L-shaped patterns, and even flex curves to dodge Rumble's attacks. Some of his bots lands a gracing blow, but it's never severe enough to catch her in a combo. Finally, she manages to curve around his bot and slams one final combo into its backside, sending it crashing into the ring. The crowd claps, but this time, they seem much more impressed. Even the representative looks surprised. Solid display, challenger. This round goes to you. Rumble's face is completely motionless. He doesn't even look dismayed. Dude, this next round's going to be so intense. What do you mean? You'll see. Within seconds, Rumble's bot has reassembled itself and returned to its original position. Airi is smiling in utter satisfaction, as if she's completely forgotten that the audience exists at all. Maybe she's just having fun playing with the bot. The final deciding round, ladies and gentlemen. Will Rumble be able to redeem himself, or will the challenger score an unprecedented underdog win? 3, 2, 1, fight! If I thought the last round was intense, this one is just a blur of colors and motions. It's clear that Rumble is no longer holding anything back. His bot moves with crazy speed, but above all, total control and precision. Airi's movements are clearly rougher. Even though she's mastered the structural reorganization of her bot, it almost looks like she's not used to 3D space. Come on, Airi, you can do it! The fate of the world rests on your shoulders, chosen one! Airi barely skates out of Rumble's favoring landing combo, but she turns so sharply that her bot stumbles away. Rumble's lips twitch into a smirk. It was an honor, but your time draws to an end. Maybe you should find your peace. And he hits her solidly, sending her bot flying into the air. Yahiko winches. It's over. Air combo into a ground pound. But as Rumble leaps after Airi, she flattens into a vertical plank and that better cuts through air resistance, falling before he can land a blow. Although surprised, Rumble reorients his bot to hold out its foot for a single devastating dive kick. I don't see how she can get out of this. Trying to change forms and move will take too long, but she can't move while she's still a plank. And if she does return to her usual form, the kick will put so much heavy damage on the bot that I don't see her recovering the match. This must be the end of the series. Then, I see Airi's fingers flying over the controller and her boxy bot rapidly disassemble into a condensed brick. And then I understand. As Rumble's bot soars forward, foot extended, ready to strike the killing blow, Airi's bot melts into an indestructible brick, settle on the ground, abiding its time. And then, just at the right moment, Airi masses her hand on the controller. The metal brick springs upward, slapping right into Rumble's bot and sporing. And as in slow motion, Rumble's bot sails into the air, flipping in a perfect double axel, head over heels, right over the bounds of the fighting box, and plummets into the middle of the audience. Silence stretches out as the crowd tries to process what just happened. The mic drops from the representative's hands, barely and mercifully muted, in time just before it hits the stage. Rumble stares blankly at his controller, as if he's trying to wake himself from a dream. Airi stares blankly at her controller, as if she's suddenly and uncontrollably hungry. Fists of a cheering team are stopped mid-pump in the air, looking like we're in the middle of a half-hearted fist fight. And then, the winner of the round, and therefore the set, is Airi Hiraga, the new challenger. The representative numbly stammers these words, still in shock. Another moment of dead silence passes. Then the crowd erupts into cheers. She did it, dude. Look at the moves. Look at the plays. Airi, what was that? She won. She really won. That was incredibly impressive. Ha! The tiny one's got some surprise up her sleeve. And I scored a perfect shot of the winning moment. Airi stands to her feet with a broad smile, bowing politely at her opponent. Rumble doesn't seem at the least bit irritated. Truly, on this day, we have met well in wartime, Challenger Airi. He bows his head in respect, solemnly walks into the crowd to pick up his bot, and disappears behind the stage. I can just imagine, because this is a Japanese game, he's in the back of, doing seppuku or something, honoring him. We fought well. And then he goes in the back and just, I must die with honor. Wow. Wow. How incredible. Despite all odds, it seems as if Challenger has come away victorious. Miss Hiragan, what are your thoughts on Miss Hiragan? But Airi has already walked on the edge of the stage, seemingly ignorant of the representative's queries. She quietly leaps down, only to get swarmed by our group. Good job, Airi. That was truly amazing. You really showed them. How were you able to understand the system so quickly? The controller plays just like Ray Red.
The fighting game, right?
Yes, you play?
But of course, you see, the Wave Rev Mech Warrior was actually the inspiration for the design of President Jave Graves' robot. But, just like all roads lead to Rome, all of Yahiko's comments lead to Governor Mecher.
I see. Perhaps we should play sometime.
She sounds hesitant at the idea, but I can't discern why. Maybe she doesn't want to play with Yahiko, but then she wouldn't make the offer in the first place. I'm down. They walk back down the road, chattering eagerly about video games, of all things, completely ignoring the heartless representative. Come to think of it, wasn't Airi supposed to win one of the robots? Not that she seems to care.
I wonder if we should accept Airi's robot for her.
It's not our choice, Miki.
I know.
I lead the group back to the map, showing some mercy on the poor representative. After all, her higher-ups can't be too happy about bargaining a new prototype on a whim. It's probably best if we let this be, considering that the only person who deserves to care is Airi. And Airi, well, she seems happy about playing with the bot than the actual victory itself. Airi and Yahiko are already waiting for us by the campus map. Dude, you guys are so slow.
Maybe we're just always in a rush to go someplace. Some people like leisurely walks.
Luxurious walks? Why don't we have time for that? We don't have time for that. Look at the stuff we've gotta hit. Yama, my minion, lead us on. You have a good head for efficiency. Don't we have much? Do we really have that much stuff to explore? I take a look at the map to verify what we have left. Alrighty. And I'm gonna say this is farewell. I'm gonna end it here. Sorry. I didn't think it was gonna be that long. Or maybe it's because I take so slow. Sometimes I read like an old person. And I am sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about my reading skills for today. I don't know what's coming over me recently.
Well, yeah, you always suck at reading, but today you sucked a lot. You're probably gonna get maybe one person, one viewer, maybe two, because you suck so much.
Yeah, probably. But that's okay. As long as I get one viewer, I'm okay. I made someone's day, or maybe I made their day. I was like, this sucks. I either made their day or I disappointed their day. Who knows? We'll find out. Well, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, this is farewell, and as always, bye bye.